my emotions. I want to do so many things, and if you feel that do I have time, yes. Every evening I teach my children. I finish my work by evening and go back home, and I study myself in the night. But I have lots of time. I visit as a visiting lecturer into all management schools and teach them management. My wife did master in economics, so I had to buy Samuelson and other books on economics because I could not accept that she will know something which I will not know. So I enjoy giving lectures in economics into different places. I go to corporate houses like this, and my favorite passion is to speak on philosophy. Thank you very much. If you want to know anything, if you want to say it's all bogus, please say it. I like some communication. What I don't like is that many places that I go, there is some kind of a pregnant silence. That bothers me. So either say that it's all very nice to talk, I wish nothing can be done, say that. Or tell me that are you honestly saying that you pursue all this, or you are also like a workaholic, like say something. It's not some kind of a college class, and this place is just to know each other's life. And please, this is an honest request. If there is anybody who wants to say anything about that, my forthcoming target, about writing the book, whether you had some beautiful memory with your dad, whether you as a dad has a beautiful memory with your child, if you feel that some aspect should be brought about, like we are interviewing gay people, do you know whether, how do they feel? Maybe they have sexual preferences, they don't like women and they like men, but when they become old, when they are 70, will they ever feel that somebody could have come and called me daddy? Do they ever feel that I do not want a woman in my life, but can I have a child in my life? So we are interviewing the gay people. We are adding a chapter on adoption because many people are hesitant. I know several of my friends who have adopted children and their life is totally changed. It's just that they don't know where to go. So we are writing down everything. Many people are not aware of the fact of assisted reproduction. What is ICSI, intracytoplasmic sperm injection? Now one sperm can be picked up and injected into one egg and an embryo, and it can be implanted. So, little bit of information. We are trying the local national celebrities for their opinion, but I would definitely like to, in case if we could, because it's going to be a dynamic book with a web page, it will each year it will be re-changed. I'd definitely like to ask Brad Pitt that each time Angelina Jolie picks up 3 kids from somewhere and adopts, does he really feel like a father? No? Like Angelina Jolie has picked up 2 more kids, so suddenly does he actually really feel, wow, I'm another father of 2 children. So these emotions I want to put it down. So in case if you people have any...
Is there really the feeling of motherhood is behind the adoption or something else?
Is there?
Is there feeling of motherhood behind these adoptions or something else?
No, you see, when you're talking about behind this adoption, my first reasons to start feeling about fatherhood is because there are so many books on motherhood in this country. Everybody talks about motherhood. We see mother and child bondage. I felt that we need to learn something. With this attitude, I started probing into the matter. And there is a possibility that men are not expressive. So there is a possibility, there is a 35-year-old man who is dying to be a father, but can't tell anybody. Ego. So when the husband and wife discuss, the mother wants a child, the father also wants, and there is an agreement, then there is adoption. It's usually, there are some people who are dinky by choice, double income, no kids. This is the style.
Why they are adopting so many kids?
Who?
These people,
That's it. I get that quotation as a rare example. But you see, in our country, here, there are so many people's life has completely changed by adoption. And see, it does so much good. It does good to the child. It's good to the family. It's good in that society, in that area. The lady becomes completely introvert. They don't feel like going to function. They don't feel like going to a party. You see, everybody starts asking stupid questions. Oh, kitna saal? 6 saal ho gaya, abhi bhi bachcha nahi ho. Like we are so stupid in asking direct, insulting questions. So that's why I felt that this knowledge should be given in the form which is readily available. Like how many male are actually aware of the fact that assisted reproduction can actually really give children. So we are giving diagrams, photographs.
Sir,
Yeah.
it has been really a pleasure for being listening to you a long time, and I can definitely say that your talk show has definitely touched my life somewhere. I just like to just add one thing, that happiness is basically the attitude of life. It's attitude, it's a way towards life, and I'm very sure that whatever you would have been doing, whether this or something else, you would have been happy. Something like this, if someone has got that happiness attitude, he will remain happy irrespective of what the circumstances are. He may try to add and change wherever possible. If he cannot change, he will leave it to the God, let somebody else change.
I totally agree with
So
you, sir.
it is here,
Yeah.
and it is there.
No, but there is also an approach. Today we did not discuss happiness. I have read about 15 books on happiness, and one of the best book that I can recommend to you is called Flow, F-L-O-W, The Psychology of Optimal Experience. It's about 20 years of research. All over the world this man has gone around trying to locate scientifically about happiness. All the copies that were there in Calcutta, I have purchased it. From Oxford, Starmer and Crossword, every copy that was there I have purchased it. So if you want, you have to place order. The book is so good that I have given it to several friends of mine whom I think that they will enjoy reading it. I can give you one small thing about when you're talking about happiness. It's an attitude, brain this, but it has to have an effort. Recently in a women's organization I was giving a lecture, and I was telling every day she has to cook. Cut the vegetables, this, that and all. And she doesn't enjoy this cooking. But she still cooks because घर का लोग सब घर का खाना खाएगा and that makes her happy. But this mundane work of cooking is very boring for her. But her little daughter comes and says, Mummy, college mein I'm studying with Abhishek. We are going to write the exam together. Abhishek is a very nice boy. I like Abhishek. He also likes me. We do combined study. He's going to come today because we are going to read International Trade today together. Abhishek is going to have lunch. Mummy, you cook fried rice and chili chicken so well. Will you please cook today? That day, Mummy will enjoy cooking. It's my little daughter's boyfriend who is going to come. This is a challenge. If you do not have challenge in life, people think it's a holiday which you are going to enjoy the most. 7 days of relaxation. People think that if you differentiate between what is joy, pleasure, enjoyment and happiness, then you will realize that unless you have active participation, unless if there is a challenge, you will never be. In fact, among all professions, surprisingly, surgery has been given as one of the most rewarding as a happy profession, because Each moment there is a challenge, and you should be able to overcome the challenge. So, when you play a game, who was playing badminton?
It was established.
Yeah.
Many people play badminton.
So, yeah. So when you're playing badminton, suppose if Padukan is playing against you, will you enjoy?
Which part?
Prakash Padukan.
That would be happiness.
Yes.
Yeah, if he is playing that, yeah. But what I'm trying to say, suppose if you're losing nil game one after the other, the fellow is smashing the shit out of you. Will you enjoy? Suppose if you're playing against me and I can't return a single serve of yours,
Then also not.
you will not enjoy. Is badminton is a game which gives any physical comfort? No. You're sweating, your body is pain, you're running around, you're breathless, your muscles are aching. But why do you enjoy? There is a challenge and you should just be able to overcome the challenge. So please create challenge in your life. Every day create a challenge in your life. Someone, when we talk about numbers, I shall not mention the name of the surgeon. When I came back from England, I said that I've just learned laparoscopy. This particular surgeon was extremely sarcastic towards me. I'd gone and requested that you do so many operations, please come.